Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Drunk Disney Dadders from across the country, probably predominantly Pennsylvania and Maryland, because that's where our wives and friends live. And that's probably who watches most of these. So let's bring in Mr. Neverland Nate. Hey, buddy.
Greetings and salutations.
How are you, man?
Good, man. How are you? What's happening?
I don't know. Just been absent the last couple weeks, but I'm here now. We have Andy's bedroom wallpaper now behind us, which I think is super nice. But the biggest announcement is our t-shirts are in.
Yep, they came in today, everyone. Woo!
So, and I can, for a small fee, I will cut your sleeves off the shirt and autograph it somewhere.
You literally will.
Yeah. And although it's less t-shirt, it's still going to be full price. So, but yep, right, see the ticker there at the bottom. PayPal Drunk Disney Dads. We'll do a shot, and so I'll put my email here, and we'll also send you a T-shirt, a swizzle. We get some music going here.
Oh yeah, where's that swizzle? Grab me a swizzle.
Grab it. I'm trying to get some music going here, bro. All right. Anyway, but yeah, so yep. So we got the swizzles now going. We got the T-shirts. All the goodness. So I guess first order of business is I want to show off our latest tiki mugs.
Okay.
Look at that. Drunk Disney Dads.
Drunk Disney Dads swizzle. There it is, folks. Made by our very own fun, awesome person, Matt Bullard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even got an ode to the mouse himself.
Yep.
Sitting down here at the bottom.
What's up, Matt?
Nice. There he is.
Mr. Nate. Steve. Hi, Ray. What's up? Yeah, so I guess first order of business is we'll show off our latest tiki mugs. I got mine from Black Lagoon Room? Black Lagoon, what is it, Nate?
Black Lagoon Room. Oh, look at I got this. Steve, holla. Mr. Nate, welcome.
This is my my little pumpkin tiki guy. Check this out. Yes, Reagan, yep, the new basement. This is the new setup. Here's my Trick or Tiki mug, and it came full of candy and cards and patches and stickers and fake spiders that almost got me.
It's actually pronounced Steveless.
It's a Steveless. Yep, it's a Steveless tea. But Nate, you have a new tiki mug that I feel like you have to give a little info on, and it's kind of a big deal.
All right, yeah. So there is a wonderful ceramic pottery woman named Wendy Savola. And she makes custom tiki mugs one at a time for people, and then usually like destroys the molds and things like that. Well, excuse me. She decided to do like a wish list because she was going to be retiring, and I didn't think that there was any way that I was going to be able to get on this wish list
Mhm.
but I did. So I worked with her behind the scenes. I sent her some pictures of me. Obviously, everybody knows that I'm a big, huge Bob fan, and she makes the closest look-alike Bobs or replica Bobs, whatever you want to call them, that I've ever seen, and
Mhm.
it's incredible. But that's it. That is the calling this the
Look at
Nate
that.
Bob. That's my Aloha shirt. That's my Odd Rodney necklace that
Right.
I was wearing. I mean, the detail that she put into all the flowers. This is all hand carved, and then
What's up, Ron?
glazed and doing everything. What's up, Ron?
Bro, and it's
And
like
then
the thing's basically immaculate. I mean, the
yeah,
the
no,
the
it's
rounds around the eyes. It's
perfect.
a very
Yeah,
well done piece.
that's Bob right there. Look
Yeah,
at
that's
even with
Bob.
his
That's
ring
Bob.
light.
That's Nate Bob.
That's the Nate Bob. Yep.
Yep, that's Nate Bob. Yeah, so that's I don't know. That's pretty cool, man. Like that's a
Yeah,
neat thing
man.
to put on display. And I know you kind of rearrange your shelves a little bit to feature it, but I almost feel like it
Yep.
needs its own spotlight on it. You know what I mean?
It
So we'll
does.
figure that out.
Somebody else needs their own spotlight right now too. He's been
I know
begging to get
that's
on
too
the
many
screen.
sleeves on that shirt. We'll have to fix that for you. So yeah, so I guess what we were going to kind of kick around this week was, Disney is, famously, yep, Facebook Fache Bulk Uzer. Good to see you.
Fache. Fache's
Um,
here. That's
Actually, you know
awesome.
what? Before we get into it, let's see what we're sipping on tonight. In
Oh, that's
my
right.
uh,
Yeah.
in
Lucky
my
duck.
Here's to the Night koozie, the greatest '90s band, unbiased on the face of the earth. I am drinking a what is it called? An ice cream brew scream. Okay, it is a IPA, 6.8%, and it's a collab between Sheets and Goose Island. Okay, and it is a strawberry and banana smoothie puree beer.
Is it a
And
sour or is it an IPA
no,
or
it's
what?
just it doesn't even say IPA. It's just a brewed with yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a milkshake IPA. Yes, that's what it is.
There you go. So it's got some lactose in it. Yep.
Yeah, it's more like vanilla than it is strawberry banana, but
Huh,
oh
huh.
god. But anyway, cheers, Nate. What are you drinking?
Um, I am finishing up a creamsicle drink, and
Mm-hmm.
then I have some Coke Zero here and 42 different kinds of rum. So I'm just gonna pick one, dump it in there, and really have a go for it.
Yeah, why not? Why
Yeah, I
not?
mean
So
it's
I think so
been a
what we were
week.
going to kind of kick around this week was Disney is famous for taking things over, making big moves. Are they good? Are they for the good of humanity? Are they for the good of the art? Kind of Fatih Bokuzer is Ashley. All right, yeah, what's up? Heather, that's a lot of names there. Hello to all two or three of you.
Sounds like a party, actually.
Yep. So you have Disney Animation. They own all the live remakes. They own Pixar, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Avatar, Alien vs Predator,
Yep.
the post Fox anyway, X-Men. I mean, they have their tentacles on everything, which which which
So
I think which I think is okay. Bob Iger, he kind of led the charge on acquiring Pixar and Marvel and Lucasfilm, and most recently 20th Century Fox. The first three acquisitions I just mentioned were like they were like $34 billion at the box office. So are they a good
yeah,
custodian of the art that they buy? Yeah, I feel like they treat things really well and
but they
improve things more often than not.
they had solid reasons behind all their acquisitions, though. I mean, it wasn't like they were just trying to buy up the competition, or like they didn't even really consider it like any kind of a competition. They just
Right.
needed to put their foot into something, and that's
Hmm.
what they did. Like
Right.
Marvel wasn't gonna Marvel wasn't doing anything spectacular that was taking
I
them to
think
the
this
next
is
level.
Marty commenting under the Drunk Disney Dads thing. Marty is in Chicago right now. His
Oh
his
man,
hometown, born and bred.
nuts.
Been there at least a half dozen times. But he's I think he's at Harry Carey's currently. I think he was trying to go to Three Dots and a Dash. There
Hmm.
was a line.
Yeah,
But
no,
he's
we got
probably
some
at
pictures.
Harry
Thank you for
Carey's right
walking
now.
by there, Marty. That place, I can only imagine being in a tis him.
Spelled it wrong. Oh no, yeah, tis. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Um uh
Wow. All right.
mainstream
Well,
Marty is now
we're just gonna
Chicago
throw
Shelley.
language.
No, yeah, it's what Finn can't read yet. It's all good.
No, he's mad because he doesn't know how to talk. and he gets nervous. I don't know. I think that's why he's upset.
But yeah, like I said, I think Disney more often than not they improve the things that they buy. And say what you want, like, oh, I'm a Star Wars fan, I don't want the Disney to taint it, and Indiana Jones, blah. You're getting the experience at the parks since Disney has their hand in it. You
Well,
get the Indiana Jones show, you get all the Star Wars experiences, and it's because Disney bought it. I know Star Tours was a thing before Disney officially owned it, if
sure.
I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
mistaken, but
Well, Lucasfilms has been Disney has had the rights to Lucasfilms in the parks since the 80s.
right.
So that was nothing new that there was going to be, any kind of, because I mean, look what they did. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a part of a lot of the things that they did, with some of those sequels or prequels as they were known as they were released. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, and speaking just to the Star Wars stuff specifically is, George Lucas created this universe. And while I don't think Disney expanded the universe by much, I think they took certain things from the Star Wars universe and they got more specific and expanded on it and, created little nuances. I mean, right off the bat, you get the better acting, the less cartoonish feel, the better visual effects, and cuter animals. Okay. I mean, Ewoks, what are
What's
you
going on
looking
with
at there,
Ewoks?
Nate? Clue me in. What are you looking at? What's going on over there?
Well, Reagan just came in here with a cup. I was just wondering what she was going to fill it with, and then you said Ewoks, and I was like, "There's nothing wrong with Ewoks." I mean, I've got problems with way more than
Right.
Ewoks. Okay,
Right.
like that was just an absolute
It was a
not
travesty, a
monstrosity, a travesty.
monstravesty.
There you go.
Right. But so Disney didn't really create anything new, but they took the universe that Lucas created and expanded upon it. That's where Rogue One, I think, came about. It wasn't anything new. It wasn't anything groundbreaking. It was something
Different.
that existed in Star Wars lore, and they just decided to
Yep.
focus on it. And I think that's great. That's not Disney reinventing the wheel. And real quick, if I'm talking too much, let me know. But before I lose it, the George Lucas Star Wars stuff was all good versus evil. It was very black and white.
Sure.
In the newer stuff, it's you have characters traveling both paths and struggling with it, and there's a lot more gray area, and that's, I think, a little more accurate and true to I don't know, life. So I don't know. I really like what they did with the Star Wars stuff. I don't love the new Star Wars movies, but I appreciate Disney's handling of it, I guess.
Sure. No, well, and I think they're going about it a right way, and obviously they're releasing more, with Obi-Wan and all the specific character, like really delving into it and letting it go. When I mean, none of this stuff was even possible back then. If you
Sure.
watch how Empire Strikes Back was made back then, I
Mhm.
mean, it was like 4 dudes with pocket protectors and glasses. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They
Oh,
should.
yeah.
It's called Steveless.
It's a
I know.
Steveless tea.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you're mentioning Disney Plus. I mean, Disney's handling of the Marvel universe is I think brilliant too. I mean, Disney Plus has a more focused approach and doesn't make the mistakes that like Netflix does.
Sure.
They have a bigger budget and they're doing shorter seasons that are easier to digest. They're
Okay.
focusing on
Yep.
familiar characters, and the films and the TV shows work congruently and affect each other. And it's not just some like weird spinoff that may or may not, whatever. Like, everything affects everything. And that's why, and this is a whole nother stream that we might have to get into. The Marvel universe is so much more consistent and well thought out than the Star Wars universe is. And it's, and we know why. There were too many cooks in the kitchen with the Star Wars stuff. But Disney, did a masterful job, doing what they could with the Star Wars stuff, and then really, sharpening the iron that is the Marvel universe.
Well, but also the I don't want to say they're rumors because these are things that really happen, but the strict stranglehold or I don't even know, quietness or hiddenness that
Mhm.
is that whole Disney Marvel conglomerate, because
Sure.
they're so when they cast a Marvel movie, no one gets to take home their scripts.
Right.
They don't get to practice these things at home. They have to do it in a windowless room,
Right.
in a sound studio somewhere. They're given it. They get to read it once, figure out what they want to do with the character, and then nothing is said.
Right.
And then 2 weeks later, they're having lunch at whatever. I mean, this is a little bit, um, facetious, but basically they're picked up in a white van. They're
Right.
driven to the location, and they're like, "Okay, we're going to shoot this. Remember your lines, so go."
Mhm.
I mean, it's almost like that tight. It's not like a big fluid. Everyone gets to call each other, talk about how their characters are going to interact and all that stuff. It's very
Right.
private because the people that they cast tend to have big mouths, Mark Ruffalo. But like, I'm not going to say other names. That would
Right.
be rude,
Right.
So.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I
But
just
that's one of the things that I was catching up with, like this crazy rules when it comes to making Marvel movies and what the characters how they have to behave even off screen when you're now owned by Disney. Like you
Right.
have to maintain that cast member lifestyle, like for any role that you have with Disney.
Yeah, sure. I mean, let's look at this. Look at this timeline right here. You want to talk about some dollars being thrown around?
I've got
ABC,
all
Pixar,
the
Marvel,
dollars right here,
Nat Geo.
and
Like
it started way
much?
before then. What about
How
when they
much did they
bought
buy
Disney?
ABC for?
How
What did they buy?
ABC was 19 billion.
Oh, okay. That's jeez. Okay, they should have bought two. I mean, what a deal.
Let's see. When did Pixar? Where's Pixar was 7.4 billion.
Right.
Disney buys Marvel, but that was 2009.
Yeah,
But
that's like a thing.
But the distro of the movies was after they bought Paramount.
Right.
So that was like their whole underground thing. But that was 4 billion when that happened. National Geographic, I don't have that one. I've got BAMTech, I've got Maker Studio.
Right.
21st Century Fox was 71.3 billion.
And like, how is something worth that much, and how does someone have the money to do that?
Because
like, it's unfathomable.
20th Century Fox was the movie. It was the title that most of the Disney movies were put out under.
Right.
So they had to buy 21st Century Fox to take all the 20th Century Fox movies that they had. Like, I think Peter Pan was under there. There was a bunch that were under, that headline. So they bought all that.
Right.
And so it took it so that they could make Disney Plus take all their movies from other outlets, put it all on Disney Plus, and be like, you can't touch it anymore. So that's worth $71.3 billion.
MC Hammered. Gotcha. Just kind of looking through my pictures here, seeing if I need to add anything. Yeah, here's a little recall picture. The wives in Disney a couple of weeks back.
Ladies, cheers.
Cheers, ladies. Anyway, all right. Well, we got our boy. Zach.
Well, hold on.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Before we bring in, the best part of the show, how much do you think Disneyland was bought for in 1957?
$36.
It was $562,500.
That's a ridiculous return on your investment.
To own the controlling stake in the Walt Disney Company, which, by the way, was developed October 16th of 1923. That's when this all started.
Wow.
By Walt and Roy.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's like some Imagineering type content, which we probably mentioned that.
I've got so many things. Retlaw Enterprises, and I was like, Retlaw, that's a weird name, but it's Walter spelled backwards.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I would have never figured that out.
That was bought in after 1965 for $42 million.
Right. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Anyway, we're going to bring our boy Zach on here. Nate, give him a little intro here. I'm going to pop out real quick and try and improve my internet connection. If the whole thing tanks, we'll go live again. But, go ahead, Nate. I'll be right back.
All right, sweet. So if you guys remember, I became friends with someone on Facebook. His name is Zach, and it's because he was sitting outside a grotto eating nachos off of the floor, and it was like one of my favorite things I've ever seen in my life. But since then, we've had to shed some tears and shed some beers and have a good time. So I want to bring in Zach right now. Zach, how's it going?
What up?
What's going on, man? And if anybody needs any power washing services, houses, solar panels, cars, driveways, sidewalks, the whole nine, Zach's your guy. I mean, everybody knows it.
Central Florida.
Everybody uses Zach.
Central Florida.
Central Florida. Same thing.
Yeah.
That area. If you're in the upper Midwest, Zach will come and power wash your driveway.
Yeah. Let me just hop on my private jet and get up there.
Amen.
And
there you go. There he is. Scuba Steve's back.
I'm pouring myself a shot.
Do it,
Oh,
bro.
all right. We're doing it. We're doing shots
Yeah.
with Zach.
Yeah,
So I got my-
I got Bacardi coconut tonight, so
There you go. I'm a complete moron, so I mean, for a million and one reasons. But I got
I'm
we
going with
recently
this
had our
guy.
basement finished, and when before the drywall went up, I took the time to run Cat 5 to my new streaming setup, which is my
There you
new
go,
man room in
brother.
here.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I'll just tell stories by myself. My friend not listening, but anyway,
I'm listening.
I've been directly connected,
Christian.
but in my system preferences, I made my Wi-Fi like the primary connection. So I went to all that trouble, and I've been using Wi-Fi this entire time. But whatever.
Now you don't have to.
Now I don't have to. But now I'm
Oh,
here.
you were on Wi-Fi the whole
I was
time you
on
were
Wi-Fi,
streaming
even
tonight?
though I was directly connected. I'm the dumbest person on the planet. So I didn't want to turn off Wi-Fi and accidentally like tank the stream somehow. I don't know. I don't even know if that's the thing. But
Who is Fache Book talking about right there?
yeah, probably Zach. I imagine.
Zach, you won't come. Yeah, he's coming. He already is. We already talked about that earlier.
Yeah,
Fache Book's from PA. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's my wife. She's at work
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Hello, Fache Book. Fache Book, who's there? All right, so let's do a shot. Zach, welcome aboard.
Yeah, Grog's Grotto.
Oh yeah. Good
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
ready?
Good
Cheers.
for you, right? Cheers. I do like the fact that you lifted up a empty bottle of bamboo. That is my drink of choice whenever I can drink just straight rum. That's it.
Last time I was on the show, I was actually getting a little hammered off of I think it was 2 bottles ago of this, but yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of this rum.
I am as well, and everybody says it's a liqueur. It tastes this. You know what? It tastes awesome in my face. That's what it tastes, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's a little sweet for me. I can take it in limited doses. But so is
Zach?
this. Like I could drink one of these beers.
Oh, is it one and done kind of thing? You don't want to do those all
Don't
night?
want it done. No, yeah, you just. I like to sip on a fine pilsner.
There you go. There she is.
There we go.
Caitlin has announced herself.
Oh, that was me commenting back on the thing. As Reagan asked, how come I wouldn't come up to Southern PA and do some pressure washing?
There we go. We'll get you
yeah.
up here. Don't worry.
But anyway,
I'm sure I'll be up there to visit the wife's family soon.
Yeah, come on,
All
man.
right, awesome.
So, Zach, are you super offended by like anything Disney has done? Are you like mad that like, oh, I think Lucas would have done this better. I don't want them touching Marvel. Like, I don't know. Like, Disney makes me happy, and I feel like they know what they're doing more than I do. It's like when I question, like mathematicians and scientists and NFL owners, I feel like they know more than I do, so I should just shut up.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, to be honest with you, I mean, Disney is a very innovative company. They also reimagine a lot of things, and I feel like they always have the best interest of people in mind at all times. Sometimes the things that they do, we might not understand right when they announce it, but then when it comes out, it's like, oh, that makes sense. Like now I know why they did that. So I trust them to do the right thing always, and that's coming from a former cast member and as a Disney fan myself as well. So I trust them to do the right things. I'm never offended by what they do. They're a great company. Yeah,
I agree. And finally, and I've been professing my love for all things Marvel for I don't know, over a year now that we've been doing these streams, and Avengers Campus is finally coming to Disneyland. I mean, we had the reimagined Tower of Terror that turned into Guardians of the Galaxy, and
I haven't rode that yet.
And people are like, "Oh, you're gonna Tower of Terror, and now it's this," and it went from looking like the best ride in the world to then maybe it looks like this, and no one.
God, every time. Every time.
Yeah, and now it's beautiful. You know what I mean? But and that's let's see here. If Nate, we have is this the picture of the campus there?
Yeah, but there's one that has labels on it.
Okay, yeah.
I put one in the overlay.
I mean, I remember as a kid going to Disneyland, and I remember flying out of LAX back in I think it was like 1999, 2000, back to Alaska. we were flying. I remember flying over Disneyland, and I asked my dad as I was looking out the window. I said, "What is that?" And it was
Mhm.
California Adventure. And then growing up, every single year
I
for our
agree,
permanent
Pat.
fund dividend, we would always go to California Adventure. And California Adventure has always been just amazing to me. I was a
Sure.
little upset, honestly, when they changed the California Screaming, I'm sorry, over to the what is it, the Incredicoaster now or something like that.
Which is awesome. That's a
Yeah, I
sick
mean,
coaster.
yeah, I mean, like me personally, I'm not a huge Incredibles fan, but
I'm not either,
like
but
I
the
understand
one
it.
the tunnel smells like cookies when you go through it,
Yes,
and
yeah,
that's
I actually haven't rode it since they've actually done it.
I think it's the
Since they
longest steel coaster in the world. Is that true? The ride felt like it took like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I know that it was I mean it's a you know big coaster. it's
Yeah.
it's it
Yeah.
is pretty big.
And
But I
California
mean,
Adventure is so dope, and the fact that they're doing the Avengers campus, and here's I mean obviously that's there aren't I think the only two rides there is we have the
But
new the
that's
Spider-Man ride and we have this, but
I wanted to get into that about what Disney is doing about that. So that's kind of something that perturbs me. So Hollywood Tower of Terror gets an overlay and they call it Guardians of the Galaxy. And instead of you seeing Twilight Zone when the doors open, it's Rocket Raccoon being like, "Hey, what's going on?"
right.
But
yeah.
in Disney World, they're getting like the largest indoor roller coaster ever built, the most glorified hoo-ha muck muck just for them, just for Marvel.
Right.
So is that going to be our trade-off? Or I don't want to say our trade-off. Is that going to be the trade-off from the East Coast to the West Coast? Because east of the Mississippi, the way that the rules are stated with Universal, right? When they bought the rights, they
Mhm.
can't use characters. They can't do a lot of things on the East Coast that they can do on the West Coast or other places.
Yeah, it
But
sounds like a rap feud.
it really,
Many people
is.
died. That's
It
actually what
mean,
happened to Walt Disney. He was
I
gunned
I,
down by Suge Knight.
I feel like yeah, I mean yeah, like I do agree with you there. I feel like a lot of it has to do with contract issues as well too, because like a lot of people have asked why over in California, for instance, they have Toontown, which we don't have here anymore, but
Hmm.
they had the Roger Rabbit, or they have the Roger Rabbit ride over in California. Over here, they cannot have it because of contract issues.
Right.
Before it's also the reason why they cannot make a Roger Rabbit sequel to the actual movie anymore is because of contract issues. And I feel like
Sure.
that holds up a lot of stuff over from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Right.
Stuff that was okay over there is no longer okay over here because somebody's
Tupac
not
and
okay with
Biggie.
it.
Tupac and Biggie.
Look
Yep.
at that. Tokyo
That's exactly
Tower of
what
Terror
it
is the
is.
best. I don't even understand what it's about because it's in Japanese. Well, you understand the drops. That's a universal language.
It is. It is. I'm uncomfortable. Very
Right.
universal. Screaming. Very
So
universal.
getting back to the Avengers campus. I mean, they're more focusing on like the vibe and kind of the overall feeling. Like, look at that. I mean, that's like something out of the Lego Avengers game. I mean, that's pretty sick. I mean, they have the Spider-Man ride there, so I guess this is maybe the associated store. I'm trying to get
Yeah,
familiar
web
with it.
supply. Yep.
And then, but what I'm most excited about, obviously, let's see if I have a picture of that. You have Pim's test kitchen over there.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
doing
Everybody wants to know about the test kitchen. Yeah.
so
Absolutely.
they kind of have like a Ant-Man and the Wasp like themed restaurant where things were either super big or super small. And I mean, look at some of this stuff. I mean, so that chicken sandwich, that is not a microscopic bun, that is a real bun. And these
Which
are
is
likely entire potatoes back there in the background of that. The sandwich that you're seeing on the right that kind of looks like a Cuban, they have I think it's the most expensive sandwich in all. It's $100 and it feeds like, I don't know, 6 to 8 people. And it's, I forget the ingredients are, but it's, I don't know, we can probably make it out. Some sort of meat on some sort of panini. And it
right.
looks like
Right.
it's,
And
it's like
just press it in
monogrammed
the George
something on
Foreman
top.
grill. Right.
Yeah, it
Yep.
looks
And
like there's
they're,
a logo of some kind on it that's
Yeah,
like
Oh, yeah.
pressed into it.
yep.
Yep.
It says buy Drunk Disney Dad's t-shirts. That's, I think, what it says.
No, actually, you know what I saw? I saw a very large M on top of CH underneath it. So it would be the Pim's kitchen. That's what I
Okay,
would
well,
assume.
all right. Well, that's
logo
not
would
very
be.
helpful to our t-shirt sales, but I guess
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll
Drunk
allow it.
Disney Dad T-shirts. That's what it
Yes.
was.
And they have a shawarma food truck.
Oops.
Yep, that's
Sorry.
another good point. See, and that's like a little known, like that's paying attention to the fine details, which Disney does. I mean, that was just kind of mentioned as an aside in the Avengers, and the post credit scene is them eating the shawarma that was mentioned earlier in the movie, and that became like kind of like a cult funny thing that just stuck out to people. So now they threw a food truck there.
But see, so that was when I was talking earlier about like the rules about like what Marvel has to follow for Disney and stuff like that is they have to have some sort of Easter egg inside. All of
Right.
the movies have some sort of Disney or some side of a side Easter egg. So
Right.
Yep.
just a bunch of these like little quirky things you have to do if you want to be a part of the family. So.
Right. If
Yep.
you want to be my lover. So and you know, this is, I'm excited that Disneyland is doing this sort of thing. Disneyland to me feels more, and maybe it's because I've only been there once. But rolling up to Disneyland, like you literally, there's no huge property. You're parking at a Denny's and walking through some,
Literally.
whatever, like random neighborhoods, and then you're there. But for whatever reason, it's a more immersive experience to me than Disney World is. It's got that vibe. It's got that lived in thing. You feel like you're not there. I feel like I'm in Florida because I did the parking and the buses and all this stuff, but when you're walking in California, boom, all of a sudden you're right there. And that's why I think it's a little easier to get lost in Disneyland than, in a good way, than it is in Disney World. So, the Avengers thing, California Adventure, Cars Land in Disneyland is killer. I just, I kind of have a soft spot for it, even though I've only been there one time.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Steve,
one
would
of the
you
things-
say that the comparison between Disneyland in California and Six Flags in Upper Marlboro, Maryland is kind of like the same thing? You're
I
just kind of like
just passed it
driving
the
down
other
this
day.
like 4-lane highway, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's like, look at it's Six Flags.
Yeah,
And
we
you just
did
have to pull over and park.
My work did like an Easter gig down there, and I keep forgetting that Six Flags exists, and I passed it.
You would never
and I'm
know
like,
it.
is that Six Flags? Like I'm in, like there's like a neighborhood of like brick ranchers like right across the street, and you're like,
Right.
this is, oh damn, this looks pretty cool over here. But like it's just like it's dropped there, like in the middle of
Yep.
nowhere. Like it's funny. That's how land
Zach, what were
is.
you saying?
Oh no, I was gonna kind of like add on to what he was saying. The differences between Disneyland and Disney World, and it's one of the things that I've talked about a few times with a few of my friends that are cast members as well. Is that it's a lot easier for California to change
California.
things and adapt and stuff like that. And part of the reason why is because pre-COVID, their numbers for annual pass holders was upper 80% of their attendance was annual
Right,
pass
right.
holders, whereas here in Florida, it was right around 13 to 15% of annual pass holders. The thing is that here in Florida, a lot of people are spending a very large portion of maybe their life savings. It's a once in a lifetime trip. So it's the
Sure.
reason why they can't shut down a ride. They can't rebuild an area or anything like that and change something, because let's say somebody literally spent their entire life savings to come here from, Nicaragua or something like that, and the Haunted Mansion is closed, and that's the one ride they wanted to do. Now you ruin someone's vacation. Whereas
Yeah.
over there, there's people that literally are annual pass holders. They go all the time. So they can, it's one of the reasons why they have, the Haunted Mansion remake for Christmas, all that type of stuff.
Which was absolutely incredible. I want to share videos.
Yeah.
I remember, and like I was hammered, so I forgot that I took all kinds of video, and I was on it for my daughter Chloe. She loves the Haunted Mansion and Nightmare Before Christmas. So I want to, like, one of these days I want to figure out how to fly in a tab, and which I do know how to do. We just haven't done it for a while.
I'll put you in touch with somebody, Steve, that can help those wishes and dreams come true for you and your family.
Does it rhyme with Schmeverland Schmate?
It does. It does. He might be something that rhymes with Schmavel Schmagent too. So
well, yeah. I mean, that's a shameless plug. Never, Mr. Nate Aiello. You can go on Facebook and type in MVP Nate Aiello Magical Vacation Planner. Nate plans all of our vacations. He troubleshoots things for us when inevitably something gets a little wacky with the Disney system. He waits on hold for hours at a time, and he makes it very much a stress-free thing, and it's all free. So if you're planning a trip to Disney World, Disneyland, Alani, a cruise, if you want to spend a wonderful evening in Glen Burnie, Maryland, at a low grade Marriott, he will find it for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was
But
terrible
anyway.
and weird. So
No, it wasn't weird. It's just this is our stream. We can talk about whatever we want.
if you
on
ever
here.
need power washing in Central Florida, please hit up Zachary Michael.
Right.
He's on Facebook at ZacharyMichaelsPowerWashing.org.
No, it's Oasis Pressure Cleaning. Is actually the
Oasis
name of the
pressure
company.
cleaning is what I meant to say. I was just
Yeah.
kidding to see if you heard me. I just
Right.
want to see if my mic was working.
I'm actually I'm gonna do this right now. $25. Oops, not 250. $25.
I mean,
I'm
hey,
donating the first
send whatever you
$25.
have, whatever you feel in your heart, brother. Listen, the demons will be rid. The demons will be rid.
Sending to
Are
a
you-
friend. Right
and you are going to
here.
find yourself in this wonderful Drunk Disney Dad's T-shirt.
And I want it hand delivered when y'all come down here.
I'll be
And
there.
yeah,
in,
absolutely. Oh,
I'll
absolutely.
be there in less than 3 weeks. Just let me know. You got to tell
Yes.
me what size you need.
Send
This is
payment
a
now.
large. I am wearing a large. I'm wearing a large, and I have an undershirt on because I have weird nipples, and I don't like to feel things against them. But actually, these shirts, this is a super soft shirt. Like I'm not being a QVC person right now. Be like, you gotta feel the soft Fruit of the Loom stuff. This isn't. This is like sport jersey.
Yeah, it's like the brand is next level. It's like American Apparel, basically.
Yeah.
All right,
super
I sent
soft.
$25. That means we all got to take a shot too.
There we go.
All Hold on.
All
I told you
right.
I do have a little Rumplemints left over there. Let me walk over and
Hey,
get
it's
it.
all
Stand
good,
by.
Okay,
man.
so listen, I am not going to cut off your sleeves. I'm going to let you do that, okay? Because I don't know what everybody likes for their sleeves cut because I don't cut off my sleeves. But you got to let me know what size you want, and my lovely wife would be happy to go pull it out of the box right now. We have a huge box, like it's your typical what you would think of like a t-shirt box.
Probably
It's just
a 2X. Are they full cotton? Because if they are, then yeah, probably a 2X.
They
What
will
are they?
shrink a tiny bit. I know. I think an X would be fine.
dancing.
Well, I mean, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm like 260 pounds, so I got a little
No.
pot belly on me.
Well, you know what? Maybe
I think
maybe
have
we deliver
everything
you
up
one
to
of each.
3X.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got 3X. We got everything. Look, Pat, bro, I got you. I told you I will autograph it with a silver Sharpie. You just can never wash it. So I guess that means you can't wear it in Florida.
Oh yeah.
And if you just follow the paypal.me/drunk Disney dads, let us know that you did it. My wife's already doing the shot. Look, she already did some of the shot and then
Oh, yeah.
tried to
All
cheers
right.
me.
Oh my
No,
God! Hold on.
I have the screen up. You sent $25 US
Mm.
dollars to Steve Wozniak.
There it is,
Cheers.
bro.
I
My
can't
my
see
friend
that.
my friend Matt left us Rumplemints here, and I guess that's I don't know if I can do the rest of that because I just Nate-
Save it for another shot.
I was over Nate's earlier, and he made us the
The
creamsicle
creamsicles, they're
drinks,
ridiculous.
and let me tell you, look, Face Bokuzer wants to take a shot. I mean that no one's stopping you unless
all
you're
right, so
pregnant
Zach,
or
Zach, where's the
16.
wife? Tell us what's going on.
So she works at a children's hospital here in Central Florida
Okay.
called Nemours Children's Hospital.
Mhm.
She works in the ER over there.
Okay.
She works overnights on the weekends, Friday all the way into Monday. So she's at work right now, kind of in between patients and stuff like that. And I let her know that, hey, I'm going to hang out with the guys on Drunk Disney Dads again tonight. And she's like, oh
Sick.
my God, I want to watch.
Perfect.
So-
Yeah, man.
Well,
You're
here he is.
welcome
Look at
anytime,
Zach.
brother.
Look how handsome he is. Now,
Yeah.
is this? I've seen some of the pictures. I don't really follow your life because I don't really know what's going on. But Kayla, she drives a Jeep.
Yes.
Okay.
She drives a Jeep.
What, do you
Jeep
know the
Compass.
VIN number too?
No, but I can only see what Zach posts. So he's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
me and Caitlin were here, and then Caitlin has a Jeep, a black Jeep or something like that. I don't know. You guys were on a beach somewhere. I don't know. All right, it's
Yeah.
fine. So I smacked it around to you a couple of times. What do you want?
A Jeep on a beach. It was an LL Bean ad.
Yeah, and then I just bought my first car at the end of January. I bought my first car that I've owned in probably 6 years because I've
What'd you
only
buy?
had I bought a 2013 Mini Cooper because I just really wanted one.
Oh, is that
So-
is that the supercharged one?
No, it's the turbocharged one. It is a
turbocharged,
sport
okay,
edition.
turbo.
Yep,
Nice.
sport edition with the turbo in it. It's
Did you get
stick shift
stick
too
or
because
automatic?
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
I
Nice.
don't drive automatics unless it's my wife's vehicle. I don't like
Right.
automatics.
Well, sitting in traffic with a manual kind of blows. But I years ago when they first came out, I drove one of those when I was first learning how to drive stick, and it was awesome. They're fun,
Dude, minis, like my buddy let me borrow his for 2 days when I first moved here to Florida, and I was like, this is the best car I've ever driven in my life. Because up in Alaska, I used to have like big trucks, like a big Cummins and stuff like that.
Right.
And so I came here and I was like, I want something a little more gas efficient.
Let's,
And
I mean,
yeah, I actually
let's
bought it
fucking
from
rewind that
Carvana, the big
a
vending
little bit.
machines. The
Let-
big
let-
vending machine, Carvana. That was
Yeah.
awesome experience.
Really,
actually
you
have-
did that? Okay.
I have the coin somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I have the big Carvana coin that I dropped in the slot
Let's
machine.
rewind to Alaska. So I know we touched on that last time we talked, but tell us more about Alaska.
They need a Disneyland there.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, we don't even have a professional sports team right now because there's not enough people there.
How far away from Disney can you get? So I'm going to move to Alaska.
Right.
And-
Like the next step is Russia. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
actually, you might be closer to. So, how far is Russia from Tokyo? I don't even know. I didn't get a map.
Actually, yeah. I'm pretty sure that I mean, like maybe not Moscow, but I'm pretty sure the border of Russia is a lot closer than
Oh,
Disney World.
He's coming to meet us. Zach is coming out. He has already said.
Yeah.
Reagan, actually, if you wouldn't mind, put our park days here in the chat so that all of our viewers, 817 that are watching, can see where we're going to be when we're on vacation. Just
Did
throw it up in the chat.
did Ruben hit you up yet, Nate?
Who's for what? Ruben?
Ruben. He is at. I was talking to him last night. He's at a conference all week in Orlando. And he's going to stay Saturday and Sunday, and you have to get him park tickets for Hollywood Studios on Saturday and Magic Kingdom on Sunday. He's coming and hanging out with us.
All
So
right,
that-
let
that
me
ju- that-
call
that
my
ju-
buddy
that-
Bob Chapek. See what he can get. me.
That just came about. So the Ruben is the drummer for my band, mine and Marty's band, and
Yeah,
he's
Zach, have you followed them yet?
No, I haven't.
Here's to the night.
oh yeah, it's a 90s tribute band, bro. It's pretty
Ooh,
fun.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Is it on- is it
look
on
it up.
Facebook?
it's everywhere.
Okay.
Oh.
Do it right now.
Oh, hey. Hi, Heather, Melissa. How's your drink, Heather, Melissa?
It's still over here. And
But
if she's
it's
not
here's to
careful,
the
I'm gonna
night?
go. Yes, here's to the night. Yep.
To the
Yeah, you'll
night.
you'll see our big faces on there at somewhere. But
Does it look like it has a Toy Story logo?
Yep.
that's it,
Like
baby.
our
Look, it's my
background right now.
it's my koozie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Light.
Yep.
Boom. There we go.
There it
Bro, my
is.
man.
Zachary likes you.
Oh yeah.
There it is. That's all the
8,000
validation I need.
8,000 likes. Ooh, man, you popping. Look at you.
Every
No,
every
that's
now and
because
then.
I showed my junk one time, and then they got a whole bunch. That's
No,
what
you
happened.
did. Here's the thing. A little TMI. You did early on in quarantine. I think you when we're all just sitting at the counter every night, like banging tequila shots and doing planks and handstands. I think one night when you and I were on there, like later than everyone else, I think you're like, "Oh, hey, look at this," and I'm like, "Ooh," or it wasn't. I don't know.
Wish Zach
know,
was
just-
there. Wish Zach was there for that.
Okay, so I got to make a plug real quick.
Do
There
Because
we
we
go.
talked about this pre-show. The Kong Bong, okay?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah, there
right.
we
We
go.
gotta see you
You can't
do
really,
this.
you can't
Come on,
really see
slug
the
it back.
logo right here, okay? But I just ordered this. My wife, I woke her up today before her night shift. Literally woke her up,
On the
handed
night
her a beer, and I said, "Hold this."
Oh
While
my
I
God.
went like this, and I pulled this off,
Said that once.
hooked it to the bottom, and then pulled out.
I've
My
done all
koozie beer
of what
bong.
you just said. I've done before.
Yeah, so this is a koozie. And hold up, I'm gonna pour some Guinness in it.
All right.
Wow, you're gonna bong Guinness.
Why
Wait,
not? Why not?
It's low ABV. You know.
Yeah, but
And a
that's
beer
thick.
bong,
It's
yeah.
All right, here we
it's
go.
like beer bonging a steak. Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Kong Bong. It's like I think it was like $30 after shipping. I think it's Kong Beer Company is actually the name of the company. But
I was gonna
well
say
worth it.
Kong, like the things, the people that build those the peanut butter eaters for the dogs. Kong, right?
Yep,
They build those
yep.
big rubber.
Great
things.
job.
Yeah.
yeah, their logo
Good
is it's actually
He
you can't really see
he
it, but
just
it's
round
a
of
gorilla.
applause to you.
Yeah. Well, you just got a
Yeah, you
round of
can't really-
applause, bro.
You can't really see it, but it says the Kong, and then there's a gorilla at the bottom of it right here.
Nice.
My webcam sucks.
So I was telling my buddy a
All right,
story
Zach,
earlier.
there you go. There's your
Don't some of the
dates.
proceeds go to veteran student, not for
Yes,
our
yes.
shirts, but for the Kong Bong? Yes.
Yes.
So I was telling someone a story earlier. So we did the tequila flight in Mexico, and it was it's 3 different tequilas, and they give you the palate cleanser, right? It's it's like the clamato with spices, like basically tastes like salsa.
No, it's
And
great. It's the best
and
thing I've ever had in my
we
life.
bang all 4 shots, and these people are like, man, how was it? We're like, it was delicious. And the best one, it was this tequila, and it tasted like salsa, and like you could, it was so subtle you couldn't even taste the alcohol, and it was my favorite tequila. It wasn't tequila, it was clamato, and we're running around pimping the palate cleanser from the tequila flight in Mexico, and people are like,
Yep.
wow. But it was really good. What's up, Fache
No,
Book?
it really is. It's the best. Fache, just tell us your name.
Fache Book.
Fache Book is
Fache
there.
Book, who's there?
I
So
will be
and
back in
Epcot's
2
always gonna,
seconds.
yeah, bro. So
Okay.
on this, we're gonna get a couple. Usually when we're all down there on vacation, we go live, and when we just take random pictures and videos, and there's hilarity. Nate is staying at Wilderness Lodge, and me and Marty, we're staying at Caribbean Beach. So we're obviously all going to be together. We have the same park days, but we can do like some simultaneous, Facebook. What's up, Darren? Some simultaneous Facebook Live, sort of stuff, and get a couple different looks down there. So that's going to be cool. And I want to stay at Wilderness. I never have.
No, I'm not doing it. We keep double clicking.
I know. Yeah, me and Nate keep trying to bring the comments up, and I'll take it down. And
Zach's
screwing it up.
not trying to bring the comments up, but he's got.
I'm a few weeks out of
to
practice.
do with his hands. What's up, Darren? Darren, are you back? Let us know in the comments. Are you back? What are you doing over there? Darren's cast member. So,
well, I know our boy. Let's see here. I know our boy Christian. He's back.
Christian's back. Yep. Or getting called. No, actually, Trader Sam's hasn't been given an opening day yet. But
No, they have not.
he's coming back. It's happening, and I know he's been honing his skills, doing different things on the weekends, and pimping different local businesses, and getting back in the tiki community. And I think there was recently a tiki event in his hometown, which is one of the first ones that he's had the
it was
pleasure of doing
last
close
night
to
or
home.
something like that. So yeah, he's been able to get out there and do stuff. So
yeah, he's going to be ready to roll. And this is basically, it was an unexpected off season, and he's still keeping his shit tight.
Drinking what?
I'm still running through this beer.
So something, Nate, you and I talked about this. I did get approval. I can say this. So something that is a little bit of good news.
Secrets, everyone's secrets. Here we go, secrets.
Secrets. I can't say who it is, but I can say some of the people. I do have 100% confirmation that some of the people that are performers for such as luau, and it's not saying that the luau is coming back, but the luau and some of the other performers for Trader Sam's and stuff like that, necessarily, in particular the outside performers, if you know who I'm talking about, have officially been called back to work. They will be back here soon. A lot of them are going to Ohana, I think is the restaurant. They will be going back to there temporarily until their permanent positions open back up. But they have been officially called back as of last week.
I got more things to talk about, but I have to see. Here, you guys run the show for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I want to come back talk about some more things.
We got you. We'll handle it.
Yeah. No, but that's great to hear because Ohana hasn't been open. I've seen the carpet. I took pictures of it when I was up there in March where I met Sean. And I was like, because that's when they extended Tambu. When they took Tambu from that little alcove and they extended it into the backside of Ohana.
Yep.
So I saw all the new carpet and I was like, wow, that's you see Maui, you can see, it's very Polynesian, but not cartoonish. It's very rich Polynesian, very amber reds. I saw a lot of browns, things
actual
like that.
Polynesian culture rather than Disney-fied culture.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that goes along with all what they've been saying about Poly, like the revamp, giving it a new look. And obviously, we've all seen the rooms. Oh, wait a minute. We got, okay.
I mean,
catch up. Drinking.
honestly, the Polynesian definitely needed a lot of a revamp because, I mean, let's be real, it was one of the first resorts to open up with Disney, Disney World back in the 70s or whatever. I mean, it's had a couple revamps since then, but not necessarily a full overhaul like has been needed. So, and the Polynesian is a fantastic resort. We all love it. We all cherish it.
Yep.
But at the same time, you gotta be open to change. You gotta adapt, and I really think Disney went in the right direction when they brought out the Moana movie because it really set the stage and the path for them to move forward and help get not just adults but kids involved in Polynesian culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make it a more desirable resort.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. I walked in on the tail end of it, and I just want to say that I agree wholeheartedly about whatever you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean it's a little scary going into the Polynesian Resort, especially right now. My wife and I actually got gifted some DVC points to stay in there in December, right around Christmas time, and
I was there.
It was weird.
Shut up! I was there.
Yeah. We ended up staying. I don't remember what tower we were in, but we were in. It was weird because we had to go in not the main entrance, but we went into one of the side entrances.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had this like little desk with plexiglass and everything, and I'm like, this is weird.
When you check in, that was Pago Pago.
Yeah.
Where'd you stay? Did you stay in Pago? Where'd you stay? I was in the building next door.
My wife will probably know what tower we stayed in.
Sure.
They usually know everything.
Yeah. I don't keep track of that stuff.
So I'm just excited. So we get to go down there, and we'll talk about this in the coming weeks on the streams, is we don't have to wear masks walking around. And that's a complete game changer. Even in November, it was brutal down there.
So Disney, Universal just made it to where you don't have to wear a mask inside or outside. And I could be misunderstanding this, but from what I heard from some of my roommates was that even the team members, if they are vaccinated, you don't have to wear masks either inside.
Right.
And usually whenever one of either Universal or Disney leads with something, the other park follows. I wouldn't be surprised if within the next month, if you are vaccinated, you won't have to wear a mask at all.
But what's going to happen? And my concern is the mask thing. Is whether we have to. What's up, Stacy? So
she was just there. She literally just left like 3 days ago.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So I understand the no mask thing, and whether it's nice not having to wear it outside. If we have to wear it inside, that's fine. That's a fine trade-off. But my concern is our families are going to be down there during the sweet spot of increased capacity and no real solution to the wait times, and no fast pass anymore. And are they going to do something? How soon are they going to do it? And what are they going to do? I'm not going to wait in 3-hour lines. I'm just not.
Okay, so I'll speak on this because
on my trip.
The industry that I'm in. There are rumors. These are only rumors. These are not confirmed by any stretch of reality or anything. But there's something called Lightning Pass that may be instituted, which is going to be like a Max Pass from Disneyland and Fast Pass from Disney World combined. So it's going to be a daily thing. It's not going to be you book this 60 days out. You know how Max Pass is in Disneyland. When you get there, you're allowed to book rides or Fast Pass lines and things like that when you get on property. Now, they haven't said that for Disney World, but there are some hints going that way. Something has to happen because you can't. Obviously, Bob Chapek said that they are going to increase capacity by low double digits every month. Or he didn't say every month, but he did say low double digits going forward. So
right. I wonder if in the next 4 weeks they're going to have 4 weeks it's not a long time, but it is a long time. 4 weeks should be enough to maybe, I don't know, maybe they take the next week or 2 or 3 and kind of figure out what it's looking like. But I mean, what are the chances they have something in place, when we get there?
It could be that there is a something going on. We know that there are about 60% right now. As of right now, they're about 65% just because they were at 45. He said they increased 10, and then they were going to do low double digits. So if you just do low double digits, that'll be, by the time we get there, it's going to be close to 80%.
It's like a word
Just by
problem
what he
we're doing
said.
right now. Well,
So-
also too, I think our saving grace is, and we're just steamrolling Zach right now, but he's the new guy, so who cares?
What's up, Zach?
So fuck, what was I gonna say? Damn it!
Capacity
Oh yeah.
increasing.
So yeah, our saving grace is, I think, I usually go on like long weekends. I'll go like Thursday to Sunday, unless you're there on a holiday weekend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday seems to be a more pleasurable experience in the parks as far as wait times and overall crowds. So
Oh, hands down.
maybe we'll get a little bit of relief that way too. Where if they don't have anything figured out for the rides.
So, two things that I want to say. You
You
were talking
love
about.
me.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I do.
Okay.
According to
Get that
Caitlin,
out
we
of the way
stayed
now,
we
so it's
stayed
not
in,
weird later.
So, according to Caitlin, we stayed in Tokilau Tower. She commented on the thing. I don't.
That sounds
like I said,
made up.
Yeah. So, but second thing, just for kind of, and like I said, this is pure speculation, pure rumors. But and like I said, I can't give names, obviously, but I know from direct sources
I mean, we're
that
not even holding it to you. Don't worry.
yeah, I know from direct sources that the rumors within things like guest relations and the higher ups is that Disney is planning, hopefully, and this is a hopefully thing, by the end of June to be at 100% capacity and being able to open up more park reservations. Though I will say that there is a rumor that has been floating around the annual pass group in particular that that Disney is going to be opening up annual passes again for sale. As far as I know, with cast members, nobody, including guest relations and even my friends that are higher ups, nobody is able to confirm that at all. Everybody said I have not heard anything at all for that. But capacity wise, we're looking at hopefully being at 100%. Hopefully by the end of June, maybe the month after.
Well, so we are Disney super fans and supporters.
Yes.
You seem to have a lot of higher up friends there. Can you somehow rig it where anybody who has a stream that rhymes with schmunk, schmizmy, schmads can go to the front of the line with their parties? I feel like that would be, that's not unreasonable.
It's not, but Tokelau, Afache book. Do you mean that Tokelau is by the Oasis pool? Is that what you mean by the small pool? Because Oasis
how
pool
is-
is the best pool.
How is
Because it has a
Caitlin able
bar.
to verify herself on the stream so you can see her name?
She has to register with StreamYard, but
There's on the Drunk Disney Dads community, when we're on live, there's a link you can click to give them permission to post your name.
Okay.
So, but,
All right.
but also too, just just drop your name in the comments. Smash that like button. Make sure to follow.
smash it. Like smash
Bro,
that like button.
Look at this thing. Look how cool this looks.
No,
Oh wait,
awesome,
I didn't
man.
get to show my. I didn't get to show
Oh
my.
yeah,
new
show yours.
Oh,
That's
that's
right.
right,
You were still
Zach.
backstage.
Wait.
Look,
I
could have
got
been there.
this
Who knew?
when,
Christmas there. Me. Look at that. See.
So for my story that I was on here last time when I was delivering literally 80 something of those Hatbox Ghost mugs. Good Lord.
Right.
Who is it? Undertow. I think they're in Arizona.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
Anyway, the creator of this mug wanted one of the Hatbox Ghost mugs, and he said, "I will personally send you one of these mugs if you are able to send me one of the Hatbox Ghost ones," because he wanted one. So this technically is my newest mug itself.
Yeah, that's badass.
There's a Polynesian lei inside of it right now because of my wife,
Nice.
but it looks like a saber-toothed kitty or something like that.
Right. That's some Ice Age looking stuff.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
but my
there you
newest,
go. That's awesome
my
way
newest-
to describe that. Ice Age. Yeah.
my newest tiki thing is. Let me grab it.
Oh God, he's the thing. God, really?
Newest tiki. No, I already showed you it. So it's from my friend Fulvio, because I
There you
wanted the
go.
Pumpkin Boy mug, but
Yeah.
it was a little out of my price range for the time being because I was still working for Disney. But my buddy Fulvio managed to pass this off to me as a gift,
Nice.
kind of as a late wedding present, which I absolutely love. This is probably one of my favorite things.
Chalk
so-
Ware, Tiki Tony holding the little
Yeah.
pumpkin kid. Yeah.
Now
Oh, yeah.
I think Nate
Great.
on the help the Ohana stream which they were super thankful for. Gave us all kinds of shout outs, and they didn't just take our money and not say anything about it. You gave away one of those mugs, right? You donated that.
The
and so,
Drawware, yeah, I did. I donated that.
Yep, super cool. God, I keep thinking of things to say, and everybody else is talking, and then I lose it. But whatever.
Who's everyone else, by the way?
I don't know. Y'all other two. Yeah. Oh, I wish I had that video of Zach staying on here. Nacho Man Randy Zackage. That was like one of the funniest videos.
Nate probably has it in his messages.
He does. What other fun videos do I have in here? Do I have anything?
Oh wait, I have it. Hold on, I'll forward it right to you, Steve.
Yep. Forward it to me.
Oh, forward it to me.
Forwarded.
Go ahead, baby. Forward it to me.
You sent me on
Go
Facebook,
ahead, baby.
All right, let's go.
Yep, Facebook.
All right,
That's
let's
all
see
I
if let's see if I can figure out how to save it like real quick and then put it on here. Oh God, this is like a whole thing. So how do I?
What is it? 20 to 30 seconds long.
All right, now how do I? Oh, all right. Here, I'll do this. All right, yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna figure out how to get this video on here.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just lead up to it. Backstory to this video was that I got tired of people scalping the mugs from Trader Sam's. So what I did was I posted on the Trader Sam's mug trading group, and I said, "Hey guys, I live right next to the park. I'm willing to go pick up these mugs for you guys at cost. You pay for the mug, the tip for our skippers because we love our skippers.
Absolutely.
Tax, the tax and the shipping." And then any packing materials. It ended up being close to around, I think it was like after the drink, because here in Florida, they require you to buy the drink and not just the mug.
Right.
It ended up being close to around like $65.
Sure.
At the end of the day, including the tip and everything. And then I also told people, like I was getting married the next March. So I said, if you want to include a tip, that would be great. It'd help out with my honeymoon.
Help the Ohana.
Right. So, yeah, especially because we were going to Hawaii. But so what ended up happening was I had a big slew of people message me asking constantly for mugs. I don't know if I sent the photo to you, but I had a picture of my wife's Jeep full
the back of it with the back open. Yep, I saw that.
Yep, the back open.
God damn it, I can't figure it out.
The whole back of the Jeep was full of priority mail, medium flat rate boxes, packed to the brim with bubble wrap with a single mug in them. I shipped a little over 80 of these mugs to people.
That's crazy.
It was just ridiculous. So, Steve, you should be able to right click on it and hit save to downloads.
I know. I'm trying. It's just.
Wait, what? You're talking about the video?
Nothing's really cooperating right. Yeah, I'm trying to get it.
Hold on.
But yeah, like I said, I think it was like 86 or 87 mugs is what I ended up sending out. On the annual pass group, somebody had posted who had the biggest tab at Disney, and I think I won because at the end
I thought you
of
said something else, and I thought I won.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like, by no means was it a contest, but by the end of the day at the Polynesian, I think it was close to like $3,000 is how much I had spent on mugs and drinks. And,
that's too much. All right,
I mean, hey, I do it for the people.
So when you did that, was Nick working there still, or just like?
I think he was actually. I'm pretty sure he was. Yes. Nick Catio.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Of course. Nick's a very good friend of mine. Of course he was. Him, Jenna, and
Nick and Jenna. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the infamous video of you dropping your nachos and assuring the people next to you that you're not eating the nachos that are directly on the ground. You're eating the ones on top. Let's go.
Damn it. What?
I'm not eating the pieces that touch the ground. I'm not eating the pieces that touch the actual ground. The ones that are a little ahead of it. There you go.
Oh my God.
You told everyone, the people you were with and other people, that you were not.
Those people looked over. If you look at their faces, they were like, "What is this guy talking about?"
No, speaking of faces, the moment that you realized you were being recorded, and like that look of shock on your face, it was like,
they're like, "Oh yeah, this guy's talking to us. Does he know about Trader Sam's?"
Dude,
Yep.
that's a classic. Here's another instant classic.
Oh,
Go.
Now everybody knows that I love to drink. This one right here is hard to drink because it's so many licorice. He put awesomeness in here. It's called the Seven Seas. It's not even on the menu. It's a secret drink. And now him and I are friends, and he's gonna come and hang out with us tonight, maybe. Hey, let's go.
Oh my god! I think I made that real quick sitting at like.
I
Nate's
was
kitchen
so
counter.
Zach that night. I was so Zach.
Yeah.
So
You were Zach.
real quick. I told Nate this, Steve. I think you were going to the bathroom during the pre-show. I told Nate this also. After that video, so I used to work at the Dunkin' right by my house before I worked for Disney. And that night I had to work at 4 a.m. So my wife told me, "Hey, we got to go. You got to stop drinking," because I was giving my drinks to other people. It was just too many mugs. So I was giving my drinks to other people. As we were walking out of the Polynesian lobby, one of my regulars at Dunkin', his name is Brett. He is a PhotoPass photographer.
Mhm.
Was working at the Polynesian that day, and he said, "Zach, Caitlin, oh my God, nice to see you. Let me take your guys' picture." I had no idea that this happened. The next morning, I showed up to work at Dunkin'. Brett shows up at probably about noon, and he says, "Hey, bud, how was your night? Why don't you check your My Disney Experience app?" And I looked, and I was like, "When the hell did I take photos?"
Nice. Yeah, things
Yeah.
can get a little spotty down there.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, Zach, thank you so much for hanging out, man. I know the other boys, they couldn't be here tonight. It's nice for you to be a stand-in for us and kind of give us a little bit of your
Thanks,
knowledge
brother.
and inside information. And hell, we'll make this a regular thing, man. We certainly appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, bro. Be good. Cheers.
You have our dates.
Later.
You better show up, or else I'll find you.
I'll find you.
I'll find you.
Zach's a good dude. And also, yeah, Wedding Crashers,
Yep.
one of the best. Oh, you know, I ran back the other night was Knocked Up, which is a great
Okay.
movie.
Yeah.
And Marty watched what did he watch? Couples Retreat.
Oh, great!
Yes.
I love that film.
Well, yeah, the cast is ridiculous. The sights are ridiculous.
Yeah,
And,
Vince Vaughn, John Farva, yeah, like all of them. Yep.
Yeah, everyone's in the movie.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So I don't know. This was a fine time. Happy Memorial Day, and thanks to the sacrifice of so many, we're able to do funny things like this. We're able to do streams and go to Disney and do fun things with their families and not have to worry about a lot of the things that a lot of people in the world have to worry about. And that's not to be forgotten. It's not just a holiday
Sure.
weekend. It's
Absolutely.
it's
about
honoring
freedom.
those who
Yep.
have made the ultimate sacrifice for us. And we certainly we more than appreciate it. That's the understatement of the century. This is the greatest country in the world, and for all of its faults, we certainly appreciate everybody doing what they've done for us and the families and those who have fallen, and we get to cut up a little bit, and it's all because of them. So I guess cheers, everyone. We'll do one more final sip. And we'll catch up with you guys next week. We'll think of a topic. We'll make a post, and we'll do the damn thing next weekend.
There we go. All right, man.
Cheers,
Good seeing
y'all.
you.
All right, man. Be good.
Yeah.
Be well. Walk with Jesus.